Welcome back to Michael's Kitchen. We got a special today. One of our subscribers reached out and said his birthday is October 29th, which is today. And it's a special day for me because that's my mother's birthday, Maritza. And she passed away a few years back, and I'm making a special one today. So here's what we got. My mom, I told you, the basis of this channel was to bring you food that I've eaten on the road and twist it our way to make it special and you guys can try it at home. My mom used to work at a nursing home in Long Island. And as we all know, nursing homes have the same weekly repetition of menus. So Mondays meatloaf, Tuesdays chicken, Wednesday, and she hated their bland food. There was one dish that she got excited about, and it involves egg noodles. So I never made this dish. It's beef stroganoff today here at Michael's Kitchen. So follow us as we try to make, I've never made it, we try to make mom's version of delicious seasoned beef stroganoff. This is easy, okay? Minimal ingredients. I have fresh thyme, 1 tablespoon. I got, guys, I ain't gotta tell you garlic. Everything we make, hell, like, milk, it's got garlic. So garlic, I got about 5 cloves of garlic, 1 sliced onion, about 5 heads of portobello mushrooms, diced up and chopped. I've got 4 gorgeous sirloin center cut steaks, and they're gorgeous. Sour cream. If you haven't seen this, check out our video. We'll put a link here. This is our dry vermouth, and we'll put a link to our bolognese lasagna. Worcestershire sauce, which I'll never get right. This Cosmos Q Texas beef, which is under these seasoned steaks, it's really good on beef. Salt and pepper, of course, salt and pepper. Beef stock, beef broth, whipping cream, and sour cream. And you guys already showed you the egg noodles. So really quick, we'll get this together and we'll start cooking. If you watch this long enough, you know in this house we've got 3 dogs. 1 bulldog and 2 chihuahuas. And the chihuahuas always make an appearance. They'll come over here scrambling over here in their little collars with their bells so we can hear them and I don't kick them accidentally. But our bulldog rarely makes an appearance. And recording, guess who's snoring?
Bay of the bulldog.
Bay of the bulldog cheeks. Anyways, you can use that for something else. So I've got my beef, Texas beef from Cosmos Q. I'm going to go ahead and season them up. It's coarser. And it's a thick cut, so I'm gonna get my olive oil in the bottom of my cast iron skillet, 1 tablespoon, and then I'll get these cutlets or these sirloins in the bottom. So first minute and a half up, I'm gonna just give them a toss. I'm going for internal temperature, not internal, I'm going for medium. I'll get the color and I'll flip them. That's the color we're after. Look at that. I'm gonna go about a minute and a half each side until they're done. So as you guys can see, I've been giving color on them. I put them for 4 minutes, so 4 minutes aside. A minute. And now I'm just getting the edges. And my goal is a medium steak, but I'm gonna let it rest here as we always do with beef while I cook the rest of those things, but at least 10 minutes. So put the color on it. I don't know if you can see that. The color on it is just perfection. You see that? So my beef is done. I'm gonna take it off and cover while it rests with aluminum foil. And I'll take this off the heat. So and then I want it to cool back off while I do the rest of the next steps. So I've got this, all the seasoning, the meat. I want all this flavor for my next steps. So I'm gonna add in some fresh oil, and I'll put in a tablespoon of butter, and then I'll add in my onions and mushrooms, and then I'll let that go till the mushrooms release out of the liquids and the onions are caramelized. And at the same time, I'm going to get all the seasoning from the meat and scrape off the bottom of this pan.
You're gonna get all the love, like you said.
All the love. Its technical term is fond, but I call it the love. So you guys saw I'm using bigger chunks of mushrooms. Normally I would slice them thinner, but people here in this house, some of us don't like mushrooms. I know. And so I make it big so they can pick it out. Now my next steps. First steps, guys, welcome to Michael's kitchen. Garlic, let that go for a few minutes and get it well incorporated, right? You don't want just one rough bite of garlic. And I got this simmering over medium to low heat. And then I'll add in my fresh thyme, 1 tablespoon of fresh thyme. You get that nice little stir. And that hits the pot and I mean, it's already smelling good. I'll go ahead and add in my vermouth, about 1 tablespoon of vermouth. And I'm gonna let that simmer off till the alcohol is off. I just want the flavor of the vermouth. I don't know if you can smell it. Can you smell that already? I'm just trying to glaze all the seasoning, all the yum-yums, all the love at the bottom of the pan. At this point, we'll put in 2 cups of beef stock. And I'll let that start simmering away. And then I'll add in, I don't know, 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. And then I'll get that all stirred up. And there's my base of my stroganoff. Of course, I'll add a few more ingredients here later on. But as of right now, we're just gonna let this reduce. Incorporate all those flavors and reduce. I'll add my egg noodles here as soon as I see this start percolating. My base of my stroganoff is simmering away. So first, couple of things I'm gonna add. I'm gonna add a couple of shots of Worcestershire sauce. Remember, I gotta season this. I gotta make sure it tastes good for me. And then some black pepper. And then maybe a teaspoon of salt. And remember, it's gonna reduce, so don't go crazy. Give it a quick stir. And make sure season to your profile. You may like more pepper, you may like me. You may like more pepper, you may like more salt, that's fine. But just know that this is gonna reduce probably by half before I incorporate my egg noodles. So I'll give that a quick stir, get my tasting spoon, and see where we're at. That's good. I'd add more pepper, but I'll leave it there because I know it's gonna reduce. This is getting to where I need to be. We'll be back when this reduces and my egg noodles will go in the pot. So hopefully you can see this, it's reduced significantly. It's about to go to our next steps. But while I do that, while I wait, maybe, 4 or 5 more minutes, egg noodle time. Is that really Fantastic Four? It's clobbering time. It's egg noodle time. So my pot of boiling water, and I'm gonna go ahead and put in the egg noodles. We'll let that simmer for a few minutes, and then we'll go to the next step is this. So hopefully you guys can see how much this is reduced. And it's just coming down. It is delicious. The seasoning is perfect on it. So if you follow what I did, it's beyond perfect. I'm gonna add in a heaping spoonful of sour cream and incorporate that, maybe a little more. Incorporate that into my stroganoff. And that's gonna finish thickening this up, clear up the flavor. How that's looking already. This is not like the nursing home. This ain't your cafeteria stroganoff, that's for sure. Get that a mix until you're happy with the incorporations. Now comes the fun part. Take your egg noodles. Don't go crazy draining them. Just like the carbonara that we did for Valentine's Day. And incorporate that into your stroganoff base. Once you have that in there, give it a quick toss with your cream sauce, your stroganoff sauce. Look at all those flavors incorporated there, the onions, the mushrooms, the beef broth, sour cream, the heavy whipping cream. And obviously if you want it to be more wet, just add more of the pasta water. Look at that. That's just looking out of this world. I'll take this off the heat because I think I'm done with the heat for now. But don't forget, I said beef stroganoff. Marcus, again, second shout out. Don't be cheap, right? We're already here. You may as well do a good job, right? That's just looking phenomenal. But going back to what I was saying, beef stroganoff. I got stroganoff. Now I'm gonna add in my beef. That's just looking delicioso. Okay, so I've got my stroganoff off the heat. Everything's incorporated. The sauce is super, super good on there. It's stick onto the egg noodles. God, these noodles remind me of Mom. Her pantry always had a bag of egg noodles. That's the first bag I've ever bought. Not saying they're not in the pantry, but it's the first bag that I ever bought. Now I'm gonna move on to my beef. You guys remember these? Cooked perfectly. Been resting this entire time. Now we'll slice these. And if everything worked out good, look at that. A perfect medium throughout.
Looks good.
Jimmy said, for my birthday, can you do some beef? Can I do beef?
That's all you do.
And I'll do one more for the gram, right? What is it? Lisa, do they say we'll do one more for the gram? Do one more for the gram.
You're perfect.
I've got good friends that like their beef medium. Sorry.
Medium well.
This is perfect. All right, so now, like the cafeteria, I'm gonna put my beef on top of my beef stroganoff. Guys, you don't think that doesn't look good to you? And then of course, some scallions to finish. And we'll start charging $6 a plate at Michael's Kitchen for some beef stroganoff. So, stroganoff is done. And you know, I said earlier, nursing home, cafeteria style, working in healthcare for all my professional career, and got my serving. So, you know I gotta get my to-go plate. So, go ahead and take yourself some of that gorgeous stroganoff. And then I'm gonna take, of course, you guys know I'm here for the beef. And then, let's see what we got. All right? First, I'll taste the stroganoff.
I love the color.
You guys think I'm faking. This is beyond, it brings back memories. I'm overwhelmed with emotions because Mom loved those stroganoff. Let's taste the beef. And together. Jimmy, I hope you're happy. This is straight fire. Guys, you should really try this one. If you like the video,
Like the video.
We got some of our views got 1,000 views with like 10 likes. Give us likes.
2,000 views.
Comment down below if there's anything you want to try and make, and subscribe for more. That said,
Buen tiempo.
buen tiempo, because this is straight fire. Thanks again, guys. Hey, for the guys who are just joining us, new subscribers, welcome. Thank you. That said, I'm gonna make sure it's good.